very pleased to see me. The girl said you told him not to blab.
I said to keep this under wraps.
I haven't even told Kevin. Look, the thing is, I need those forensic results back. That kid is in my face every chance he gets. He's throwing false accusations at me. He's taunting me in the street in front of my stepson.
Jack?
Yeah, he's a sweet kid, and we're trying to bring him up properly. And then you've got Corey, a murderer and a liar, swanning around like cock of the walk like he owns me.
You can't let him get to you. And you can't tell him we sent those clothes off for analysis.
Because the test might not prove anything.
Just don't get your hopes up.
I am flesh and blood. All I have left is hope.
Look, even if the clothes are Corey's, even if they do show blood deposits, who knows what they've been exposed to since the rucksack was dumped? For the CPS to reopen the case, we are gonna need conclusive proof.
And I need the truth to be out for everyone to see.
I should have just binned it.
No, love. You did the right thing showing it to me. Something like this, well, it's too big to brush under the carpet.
Oh, reporting for business.
Hi, Fergus. I've got Izzy's boxes all ready for you. How's she doing?
Stoical as ever. Oh. And oozing cheek from every orifice.
We do miss her lip. Give her our love. Oh, and is there any progress on the street's parking permit application?
Sally, that is outside my wheelhouse.
Don't be coy. You know everybody. Everybody knows you. You know, I could bring a few old friends down at the town hall, but, well, they wouldn't be held in such high regard.
I find that very hard to believe.
Do you know, you could work for MI5. You'd have Putin's pals eating out your hand.
Well, you didn't hear this from me, but all the bigwigs can talk about is the bypass.
Well, you know, my neighbour says they're ripping up the Red Wreck.
Oh, that's just the beginning. If Maureen Lungi gets away, there won't be a green space left in the borough.
Councillor Lungi, isn't her husband big in tarmac?
But you didn't hear that from me.
You know, my neighbour Maria wants her guts for garters. I said I'd do a bit of digging on the quiet. No pun intended.
Well, Maria can whistle. They call Maureen the Enforcer. But not to her face. I'll give his ear best.
Hiya. So, Swain, it's no news. Labs are overworked and under-resourced, like everything.
You have to say that. This is a high-profile murder inquiry. And if they reopen it, the spotlight will be on them. They'll prioritise the tests if only...
If only to prove them inconclusive, yeah. No DNA, no need to reopen the case. Bullet dodge.
I feel like they're on our side, but in Corey's run rings around them up until now.
Swain's warned me not to get me hopes up. That's all I keep hearing these days.
Just want to protect you.
Thing is, though, my hopes are up. You know, for the first time, it feels like the balance is swinging in our favour. I feel it in here. We're gonna get justice.
I feel it too.
Oh, why didn't I just listen to you from the beginning? Imagine if I'd gone through with it. Imagine if I'd shot Corey. And all that new evidence came to light.
It wouldn't. The police, the media, Corey's family, they've all been so focused on you, the evil, vengeful mother. Any doubts he had about who killed Seb will all be forgotten. You'd make Corey the martyr. But hey, you didn't do it. You're not the bad person. You've got a wedding and a whole new life to look forward to.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You are definitely coming tomorrow, aren't you?
Coming? Hun, I bought a black veil mantilla and Whitby jet rosary beads. I'll probably upstage you.
Where are the suboccipital muscles?
Well?
In the back of the neck. What is the lateral malleolus? Spell eustachian tube.
Tough one, that.
Well, not really when it's already written down for me. You missed an eye out, by the way.
Oh, silly me. It's to help with the brain fog. Like living with anatomy instead of poring over a textbook all night.
Please tell me you didn't pay good money for these.
I borrowed them. I was chatting to Aggie about tomorrow's exam and your struggles.
Aggie?
James Bailey's mum from number 3. She's a children's nurse at Wither General.
Yeah, cheers for these, but I use the interactive diagrams online. These books belong in the art.
Any chance of a coffee?
You, sir, can have whatever you like on the house.
Just a coffee. And an update if there is one.
Have you been drinking?
I have just had a couple, you know. But then I stopped, because he's not worth it. I had a run-in with Corey.
Oh.
He's an utter scumbag, isn't he? Not one redeeming feature, and yet he talks to me like I'm trash. I mean, I'm old enough to be his flaming granddad.
This is what he does. Head worker.
Yeah, well, Muggins here fell for it.
No, you didn't. You could have gone out on a bender, but you didn't.
Just.
You came here, you found a safe space, and that makes me so happy.
Roy's, where they roll out the red carpet.
Only me. Got a treat for the patient. Where's the little Skyver?
In his room on his Xbox. Where have you been?
Oh, sorry, did you have some meetings to get back to? The photographer just kept
Go,
banging
pull
on.
the other one. You've been out looking for Corey.
Believe me, I've seen enough of that lad to last me.
It's as natural as breathing to you. Stop lying. Just for once, give a straight answer. Jack, can you come in here, please?
You should have warned me if you needed me back. Hey, I've been to Devs and got us them choc ices we like. I'll just whack them in the freezer. Where'd you get that? You.
It doesn't matter where I got it from. The question is, why the hell did you write it? You've not let anyone down. Most adults wouldn't be able to deal with this, let alone you, 11 years old.
Please, don't kill Corey.
Oh, Jack.
They'll lock her up. I'll be a grown-up by the time they let her out.
She's not killing anyone. Tell him.
I swear. On Seb's life. Now do you believe
I
me?
heard what Corey said. You're not so cocky without a gun.
He just wants to stitch me up to the police.
Is this why you skipped school today? To stop her?
Why would you do that to my dad?
It's... All right, look, it's... you know when you're at school and the teacher tells you to write a story?
Don't talk to me like I'm a baby.
No, I think what she means is it's a fantasy, like them James Bond books you read.
Yeah, I got obsessed. I felt like Corey was stealing my life, like he stole Seb's, and I'd lie there imagining the cruelest ways to wipe him out, and it felt good. But it was just a game.
Like we play games, don't we? In our heads. I mean, you imagine you were winning gold at the Paralympics. I imagine Brad Pitt walking into the bistro.
Listen, you can't tell a soul, but he's going to be arrested thanks to Asher and Nina. Now, they didn't get fixated on revenge. They kept digging, and now they've found some new evidence.
Dear Swain Weatherfield Police Station, is this where you've been this afternoon?
Yeah, ring her. I want you to, even though she asked me not to breathe a word.
Why?
In case Corey finds out and jumps on the next plane, I presume.
Yeah. Look, I'm begging you. And it's a big ask, I know, but... Please, can you please not tell your dad what was in that letter? I don't want him upsetting before the wedding.
I won't tell.
You're a good lad. I don't deserve you.
No, you don't.
Hey, cheeky chops. Do you want to get back to your game?
It's true, every word.
Yeah, of course it is. Now this new evidence has come to light. What if it hadn't? What if Corey was still swaggering around town, eh? Giving it the big I am? Where would you be now? Out cruising the streets like Mad Max, not a care in the world for our Jack or Kevin.
I've made a few phone calls and done a bit of fishing about the Red Rat plans.
Please tell me it's just a malicious rumour. No, is it really happening? Is a petition too lame or a sit-in?
Well, the woman behind the bypass development's a right bruiser, Councillor Lungish, knows where all the bodies are buried. You won't get any backing if you go toe-to-toe with her.
Right. You know, this just doesn't concern us footy mums. We'll have every parent, every jogger, every dog walker in Weatherfield on it. Plus you, our secret weapon.
Well, I've inspected the plans, and it does look like it could alleviate a lot of congestion.
You kidding?
And give us a quicker route to Cheshire.
Right, yeah, home of the gas guzzler. Sal, we can't let them take away the whole of the Red Wreck. They're the lungs of Weatherfield. You know, it's our history and our kids' future.
Well, I'm just being realistic. I mean, there's a real buzz about the revenue this is going to bring in.
Buzz, yeah, right. Backhanders more like. It stinks.
Do you know, word to the wise. Negativity doesn't play very well in politics. You need to think outside the box. Certainly worked for Mo. That's Councillor Lungy to you.
If you think outside the box. Fizz, do you remember that reporter from the Gazette? What was her name? Chris. Yeah, that's it. Have you got a number?
Ramblings of a crazy person. I wish I could forget I ever read that letter, but I can't. So let me get this right. You were going to shoot Corey before he waltzed off to Germany. Eh? Where? In the legs, end his career. In the head, end him.
Not in the heart, I ain't got one.
But you were going to shoot him. Kill him. And where's the gun now? Is it still here? Is it in the garage? Oh, too many people coming in and out. Well, where then? The backyard? The car? Is it somewhere Jack could find it?
No.
That's why your ex has been hanging around, yeah? What's his name? Tez? You bought a gun off that skanky lowlife and now he's trying to blackmail you.
No. I bought a gun off Tez.
So yes, then.
But I couldn't bear looking at it, so I chucked it where no one can find it. Look, I was crazy. I had no sleep for months. It made perfect sense to kill Corey, but I didn't go through with it.
So what do you want, eh? A medal? Life is full of tragedy. Our Kevin lost his baby son just hours old. Leanne and Steve, they lost Oliver. They don't go round reaching for rifles. That's not what normal folk do.
Normal folk? Wow.
That's not how a civilised society works. An eye for an eye and the whole world goes blind.
No, when you've been traumatised by the murder of your child, Debbie, and when you've been chewed up and spat out by the law, then you can lecture me on what's normal.
Stop fighting! I hate you! Both of you!
I can do that.
It's fine. I can manage.
Look, I feel like I've upset you. Have I? Just spit it out.
You've been discussing my private business with a stranger.
It wasn't like that. Aggie's the soul of discretion.
Yeah, but I could bump into her at any time at the hospital.
Well, isn't that a good thing?
I don't want people gossiping about my condition.
Oh, Aggie's not like that.
Yeah, but word spreads, and I know what medics are like. It's just cold, hard logic. Delamere might not live to graduate, so we should be training someone who will.
They wouldn't be so heartless.
Well, to them, that ain't heartless. It's just common sense. Look, Emma, I don't need the added pressure, okay?
Of course. Look, I'm sorry. I hate letting you down. From now on, I'm keeping this zipped and these open. The Oracle.
They'll lob you all. Well, that's not going to help, is it? Keep packing him off to his room. Oh, yeah, I know, you love him. But when it suits, when it doesn't, you do a disappearing act.
Edwin, I've explained all of this. I couldn't deal with it.
You lied. You knew back then you were going to go after Corey. He was beside himself, but you did naught to reassure him.
How's my favourite son? Well, Debs, wasn't expecting you to still be here.
There's something you need to know. He's not moved off that Xbox all day.
Well, you can't blame him. Don't tell him I said that. How's his earache?
Oh, yeah, much better. He'll be right as rain for his best man speech.
Chuck ices. I know they're your favourite. Thanks for stepping up today. You're the good one.
Can't believe you were just round the corner.
Ship pan fire in Maudsley Street. Entire terrace evacuated.
Every cloud. Am I okay here?
Yeah. Right. I'm not going to be on camera, so if you could incorporate my questions into your answers, that'd be great.
Will do. How's my fringe looking?
Like you've been nowhere near a chip pan. Ready?
You sure I can't tempt you to a pudding?
That lasagna finished me off. I'm ready for a siesta now.
Some other time, then. I mean, without you, well, we owe you. Big time.
Oh, I'm just glad I could help. You look after yourself, Pat. I'll see you soon.
Don't make me come looking.
It's just come out of Nina's cafe. Dad, the pair of them look like old pals. No, I've never seen them together before. I mean, she's a freak, but what does she want with some old soap dodger? Dad, what if he ripped us off? Like, took our money? It's all right, Dad, your money. What if he fobbed us off with the rucksack and then gave them the clothes? All right, well, what shall I do then? What, shall I follow him? Shall I go have another word in his ear? Dad, just keep your wig on, all right? Oh, I'll come straight home.
So the council is saying that they've got no plans to sell off our green spaces and that they care about our children's health.
What, you don't believe them?
No, it's a load of rubbish. You get more buck for your bank. No, more bang for your buck, don't you? With a big bypass rather than a park. Especially if there's a nice little plan to stick a petrol station on there.
Got proof they plan to do this?
No, not officially, but I mean, that's just obvious, isn't it? I'm just thinking... No, I'm not just thinking about my son Liam, who's got asthma. I'm thinking about the generations of Liams to come.
Wait, we're gonna have to start again.
I'm so sorry, I keep stumbling over my words,
No,
don't I?
it's just...
Oh, might have known, Princess Pushy. Do you mind, Tracy? I'm trying to raise a serious environmental issue here.
Yeah, well, that is great. Because at Preston's Petals, we are as dedicated to nature as you are.
Should we move this inside?
Yeah, go ahead. You know, Maria is mad about recycling. Mostly men. She hasn't got a bedroom door, she's got a turnstile.
Shut your face, or else you'll be wearing them flowers as a wig.
Ooh, did you get that, Mrs. Journalist? Look, do not be fooled by the sweet little smile. This is Extinction Rebellion with a curly blow.
It's always profit before people with you, isn't it? Why don't you just stop and think for a change, eh, Tracy? The world isn't just some nice little bunch of flowers that you can enjoy for a week and then throw away. You know, if we let him rip out our parks, then we will never get them back, ever. And that means more pollution in the air, more asthma in our kids, and more flooding in our streets, and it's all coming sooner than you think, so wake up! I'm sorry, that's a lot, sorry.
You are such a gobby mare. That was perfect. I mean, spot on, Maria. Our subscribers are gonna love it.
Thanks. The wedding, that's it. It's a clean slate.
I really like you, Abby. Never thought I'd say that. And we didn't get off to a great start, did we? My heart breaks when I think about everything that you've been through. Not just Seb, but all of it. But the thing is, you are a magnet for trouble, and if not trouble, just sheer bad luck. You're just one of them people. I don't want that for my family.
But Kev does.
Kev's dancing in the dark. He deserves to know all this. You owe him that.
They'll think that every word I've ever told him was a lie.
And don't tell him. Walk away.
No. Oh, please, that'd break him. You saw what Jack was like.
Because of you. You caused the upset, the panic. What we saw today, that was just the tip of the iceberg.
Just give me a year. I'll prove you wrong. I can be good for Jack. And Kev loves me.
Please, Abby, do not make this any harder. Yeah, we could tell Kevin about the letter, about the gun, but if you cared, really cared, you would spare him that pain.
What, just up and leave before the wedding?
Yeah.
That's sparing him pain.
In the long run. Yeah.
Coming up tonight and part of Climate Action Week here on ITV, we've all new Joanna Lumley and the Human Swan next. And over on ITV-B and In Search of Haggis and Harmony, it's Goodbye the Northwest and Hello Edinburgh. There's brand new The Real Housewives of Cheshire next.